Good morning, everybody. All right, it's getting real now. I just got out of the bath and having all these thoughts, and I'm thinking to myself, well, by the time I go and get dressed, the moment will be gone, and I will have passed up another moment to share with you. So, my intention for this video series is to really be in the moment and to really take what is fresh and what is new and what is really present for me to share. And apparently that means anywhere and everywhere. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, to the point. What I'm thinking about is truth. I've been listening to a lot of Anah lately, and he's amazing. I'll put a link to one of his videos at the bottom here. And one thing that really strikes me is every time he starts to talk, he always starts with, nothing I tell you is going to be true. And I really respect that. I think that's amazing. And it really goes along with what my thoughts are around truth. And my thoughts around truth is that the only way for something to be true is for it to also be paradoxical. And that goes along with what Anah is saying too, because the wisdom he has is true, but it's also not true. And I know that's a little out there, but moving on. So, if this is why I think that a truth has to be paradoxical, is if there's not some level of paradox within a truth that you are either seeing or speaking or experiencing, then that means you're still in dualistic thinking, right or wrong, black or white, yes or no. And that can never really fully be true. I think the only real true truth is singular. There's oneness involved. And in order for there to be oneness, all things have to be true and all things have to be not true in order for there to be oneness. And I, for one, love paradox. I'm like sweating. It's still steamy in here. I love paradoxes. They really excite me. And one way that you can use this in a practical sense is if there's something about yourself that you're really worried is true. For me, I really worried for years and years and years that I was really lazy and had no work ethic. And I would just beat myself up about this, and I would stress about it, and oh God, am I doomed in this physical world because I'm lazy and have no work ethic? And then at some point I realized, wait a minute, if I'm so worried about this that I am just striving to make this not true, and I'm thinking about it and I'm stressing about it, doesn't that also automatically mean that it's not true? If I was truly lazy, would I be worried about it? Probably not. So this was a big insight for me of, wow, okay, one, I can get myself off the hook a little bit in the sense of not beating myself up, to see that if I'm really worried about something, negative that is true for myself, one, it's probably not true. But the paradox is this: I'm seeing something, right? If I'm worried and I'm looking at this, I'm seeing something that needs to shift. So there's a middle ground here. It doesn't mean that the immediate thought is true, oh my God, I'm lazy and I have no work ethic, but there might be areas that are trying to get my attention that do need improvement in that realm. So this is a way that you can use this for you, is if there's something that keeps coming up in your life that you're really worried about is true for you, one, get that if you're really worried about it, it's probably not true. And in the bigger essence of everything, you're not any of those thoughts and any of this human experience anyway. But we're not going to talk about that right now. Not enough time. But, so look at it both ways. One, if I'm really worried about it, it's probably not true. And two, are there some elements that need to shift within my life that maybe are closer to the truth? All right, that's my thoughts from the steamy, sweaty bathroom. This is my bathroom, by the way, in my house. Okay, going to Lightning in a Bottle today. Hope to see some of you there, and I love you. Come give me a hug, and let's talk.